Hello, I'm Monique Garrett, and here's your real estate news you can use. One of the things that I want to talk to you about today is safety and home buying. But first, I want to start with a little personal story about a situation that just happened to my family and I. I have 3 children, and I was in my office the other day, and so my oldest, my daughter, called me and said, "Did you happen to order pizza?" And I said, "No, I didn't order pizza." She said, "Oh, well, we just got a pizza delivery here." And so immediately I was like, "What do you mean you got a pizza delivery?" She said, "Well, a gentleman from, this company came and delivered a pizza." So immediately I'm thinking, 1, you opened the door. 2, you accepted the pizza. 3, there's probably something wrong with the pizza. And, you're home alone by yourself. So panic set in. So I immediately leave my office and I'm rushing home. And of course, every parent, you're wondering what in the world is happening. Like, are my kids in danger? So I'm rushing home and I'm talking to my husband. My mother called me on the other line and she said, "I just wanted you to know I was on the phone with her the entire time throughout the situation. So everything is okay." She said, "But the mistake she made is that she told him that they were home alone." So, my husband and I have talked about several scenarios with our children in terms of safety when you're home alone, but we never came up with the scenario of what happens if they get separated. If 2 of them maybe are in a house or in a secure place and the 3rd one is outside and potentially in danger. And that's what happened in this scenario. And I thank God that the pizza delivery man just honestly had the wrong address. But it made me begin to think about just safety here in my home, because we can have conversations with our kids about safety, but then there are other things that we can do as parents and as homeowners. So one of the things that you want to think about, whether you are an existing homeowner or you're looking to purchase a home, is sometimes we get caught up in the aesthetics. We love the beautiful stained glass doors, that are really, really pretty, but you have to ask yourself, is someone able to see in or see out? Now that can either be a good thing or a bad thing. The way our door is designed, you really kind of can't see into our house, which is a good thing, but also when you're trying to look out to see who's there, there's no traditional peephole. What's great about the design of our doors is it does have these little diamonds here where you are able to look outside the door. Another safety measure that you may want to think about when you're looking to purchase a home, when my daughter opened the door for the pizza delivery, there was no barrier between her and that individual, which means he basically could have forced his way in. One of the things that you may want to think about is possibly getting a screen door or a glass security door. They have really nice ones that are glass that still can add to the aesthetics of your home. Another thing that you may want to think about is you can have beautiful bushes and trees and shrubbery, but you really want to make sure that you keep those at a level that is low, that does not obscure your view out of any of the windows. Also look at all of your entry and exit points in your house. Are they secured, and how are they secured? Is it just by a latch? Is it by a screen door? Is it a deadbolt? These are all things that you want to think about. And most importantly, this is what is on you as the homeowners, your responsibility. Always check the registry for registered sex offenders that may live in your neighborhood. As a real estate agent, I'm not allowed to say anything to you about crime statistics or sexual offenders, or say anything to you about a neighborhood that could seem potentially dangerous. That's actually unethical for me to do that. So as a homeowner, you really want to think about, let me go on and see, are there any statistics or crimes or any individuals that I need to be concerned about? Because, you can have a beautiful home and there are people that even in the best of neighborhoods can have, some sort of checkered past. So I just wanted to give you this real estate tip. You always want to think about entry and exit points. How can you secure your door? There's a lot of great home security systems. Talk to your children about safety, and just also remember to keep your shrubberies in an area that does not obscure your view out of the windows. This is Monique Garrett with your real estate news you can use. Remember, you can find me on Facebook at Monique Garrett, the Realtor, or you can find me on Instagram at The Monique Garrett. And as always, I'd love to help you in your home buying or selling process.